welcome to day 23 of Vlogmas. It is Monday, the day before Christmas Eve. I've been waiting for this big snowstorm to blow through here. It started to snow earlier, but it's since stopped, which is kind of good. I'm really hoping that it will hold off for a good part of the day so that everyone can get home before the roads are treacherous. Everyone is home here now, but the roads can get pretty bad when we have a snowstorm. James has soccer tonight, but other than that, we are all home for the holidays, which is a really nice feeling. And after getting so much done yesterday, I feel prepared. I feel ready, which is unusual for me. I'm always scrambling at the last minute, trying to do 10 million more things. But I feel like I've had kind of a low-key December. It's been super quiet. We haven't really done a lot. Camden hasn't been feeling good. James wasn't here for a good part of the month. My car died. So I feel like we're going to make up for it with the holiday celebrating, and also next week. I'm going to try to do a couple things that we didn't get to do in the last few weeks next week. So maybe we'll go see some Christmas lights. I am hoping to meet up with some friends. I was supposed to meet up with my friend Eric this past weekend, but we both had some stuff going on and we couldn't do it. So hopefully we will meet up next week. I'm also supposed to meet up with another friend. So yeah, there's just lots that I'd like to do that will still be lumped into the holiday season, but I feel like we're really going to enjoy our Christmas Eve and Christmas Day because it's been pretty low pressure. I've set up all of the gifts and wrapping paper in my studio, so I've got a whole wrapping station going. I'm going to try to tackle that today. I've started the ridiculous amounts of laundry that we've somehow piled up. I have a feeling that last week I didn't do Glenn's or my laundry because we have so much right now. So that's been started and I'll just work through that throughout the day. It's going to be a pretty quiet day around here. Laundry, wrapping. If I can manage, I might try to make a little batch of fudge later on. I'm enjoying my knitting. I'm thinking about some new projects. I'm really excited to have more time after Christmas to have some fun in my journals and planners and knit. I'm just really excited that the busyness of December is starting to wrap up. I've got some food to prep today and tomorrow. I have started soaking my salted cod, and I realized I probably could have started that last night when I looked at the timing of everything, but I should be okay. It's in water now, and every couple of hours, it's in the basement. Whenever I go down there to rotate laundry, I will switch out the water. I'm really excited about our meals that we have planned the next couple of days, but I have no idea what we're eating tonight. I feel like today is just a day to get things done so that the holidays can be as relaxed as possible. And I'm feeling pretty good about what I've got done so far. So I'm going to go rotate that laundry. I'm going to go up to the studio and start wrapping presents. I think I'll make myself a hot cinnamon tea, which is one of my favorites for my wrapping session. Put on a movie or some YouTube videos. I don't know. But I've been doing a lot of thinking about how I want to wrap up this year and how I want to start next year. Not so much resolutions, I don't like those, but I've really been thinking about what worked for me this past year and what didn't. And my mind is already trying to set myself up for a really good start to the new year. So I'm really excited to just sink into that, do some more thinking about it, and have a really quiet week next week. I'm planning on taking a little bit of a vacation. I love that quiet week after Christmas, and because James will still be home maybe we can squeeze in some family stuff while he's here too. I've just put the kettle on for my tea, but I thought I would give you a little Advent recap since I'm pretty sure Christmas Eve and Christmas Day will be a lot busier. So I thought I would share some of my thoughts on my Advents this year. The Lego Advent was a hit. It was a little bit of a rough start because Camden and I are not the best at keeping up, but ever since James got home, we've been back on track. And I have to say that I feel like this Lego Advent is my favorite one. I'm pretty sure James has had a Harry Potter Advent calendar in the past. I know each of them have had other ones too, like some kind of Star Wars, some Marvel superheroes, but this one is my favorite, and I think it's because of all of the characters in here and then the tables with food and different things. I just think it's really cute. Camden is a traditionalist and always enjoys his Reese's Advent calendar. I kind of ended up with this one because I had originally purchased it for James, but then he mentioned that it wasn't his favorite and he didn't really like it. And then while we were up at his school visiting just before December, we did a little grocery shop together and I picked out a different one for him, which he has been really enjoying. It's a Lindt one. So I just took this one and I will never buy it again. I like cookies and cream once in a while, but this was like 85% Hershey's Kisses, which I just thought was really boring, so I didn't love that. I think the big winner for me this year was this Advent calendar. I will buy this again next year, a different scene. I just really enjoy opening up these little flaps and seeing the images inside each and every day. I love the style of the illustrations. I just think it's the sweetest. And it must be a nostalgic thing because I did have these growing up and it brought back a lot of memories. This was a favorite of mine. I would definitely repurchase this. I love that there isn't a ton of waste, like things that you don't really need. It's more of an experience. It's super thin. I just loved it. I purchased it on Amazon and they had so many different scenes, but I really liked this kind of style. So I will definitely pick up one of those next year. I actually realized last night when Glenn was opening up his Advent that I don't think I have one for him for today. So the 23rd is missing. I feel like I was supposed to pick something up, but I'm probably going to just make him like a little coupon or something, like a date night. I think that's what I'm going to do. He's pretty much over the candy. I think we all are. There was just a lot of candy and yeah, I tried to fill in some other stuff like tea and coffee. He likes to have this coffee when he's working. We have a little Nespresso machine in the basement. So most of it was good, but I'm kind of struggling. So I think I'll just give him today's Advent. Like I'll make a little coupon that's a movie date night or something like that, or a dinner out. And he can redeem it whenever he wants to. So that went pretty well. And then mine, I've been enjoying mine so much. I think on Christmas Day when I finish opening everything, including like the full skeins, because they each have a full skein, which is very exciting. I'm going to try to line them all up in order if I can. Might be a little bit tough, but I'm going to spread them all out with the large skein beside it and give you guys the full view because they are both so beautiful. This one from Camijo Knits has been a joy to open every single day, and I've been watching the Camijo Knits Vlogmas every single day. Every once in a while I'll miss one or two and then I get to catch up, but I am up to date. I've seen every single episode where she opens up her Advent. She tells you what her inspiration was from each of the Hans Christian Andersen stories that are listed here. And she even shares the inspiration photos or little bits and pieces about the story that inspired her, and I've really enjoyed that. And I usually don't see that until after I've opened mine, so I get the initial like surprise of mine. But then when I'm watching her video the following day, I really love to hear the backstory. And can we just say, look at these last couple that I've opened. They are stunning. So I'm kind of considering using quite a few of these for my Advent shrug in January. I have some colors in mind that I would like to have in that shrug, but I don't exactly know what my inspiration is for it yet or how I'm going to pull it together, but I think that's going to be a really fun project. And then my Dandelion and Dogwood Barbie inspired Advent has been so much fun. I had a late start opening this because of the postal strike, but oh my gosh, what fun it was to open, what was it, 18 days at once? That was so much fun. And my Chelsea Yarns Advent calendar is really floating around somewhere. I don't know where, and I'm hoping it will arrive at some point. And if it does, I think that is going to be like the ultimate New Year's gift. If I have an entire Advent box to open in January, I can't even imagine how much fun that would be. But this Advent has been a really different experience for me, I think because of the inspiration behind it. I just think it's so much fun to read which Barbie inspired that day, and the colors are so soft and beautiful. Oh, but look at that fun green in there too. It's really been a joy to open all of these.